This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month.
Hey, we welcome William Shepard to our studio this morning. William's our Star Student of the Month. He's in the 7th grade at Winterboro High School. William, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you with us today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Come from Winterboro High School, 7th grade. I played for my church, piano, drums. I read on 8th grade reading level.
Who's your family?
Sharika Lee, Kelvin Shepard, Bruce Lee. My grandma is T. Lee Cook, Calvin Cook Jr., uncle, grandfather. So I have a lot of family members.
You do.
Yes, sir.
7th grade at Winterboro High School. What's so special about Winterboro School to you?
The spirit, school spirit is top notch to me. Yes, sir. We might be a 1A school, but we have a lot of spirit.
Explain that.
Our school spirit, when it comes to teams, we always have support to each other. We always support each other. We always try to be kind to each other, things of that nature.
Okay. William's a 7th grader at Winterboro High School, and all A's throughout your time at school.
Yes,
that
sir.
is quite an accomplishment. Way to go. How do you do that?
Stay focused. Just make sure you stay focused on the right thing at all times. If you focus on the right thing at all times, nothing can go wrong.
That's a good testament. Reading on an 8th grade reading level. Do you like to read?
Not often, but I will read.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. Your favorite subject of all is music.
Yes, sir.
Talk about your music experience.
At school, when it comes to music, I'm a snare drummer, piano player, different times in marching season, snare drum mainly. We have concerts, all type of stuff. So just the fun of it.
How did you get started with music?
When I was 2 or 3, my uncle,
Really?
he really helped give me a push when it came to music.
So you have a favorite instrument?
That is hard. I will have to decide between a snare drum or piano.
Okay.
But
Now, do you play in the band at Winterboro?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Marching band, yes, sir.
All
Snare
right.
drum.
Now, you're also on the baseball team, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're a busy young man. You're a member of the student leadership team for the last 3 years. And talk about the Blue Knight Marching Band.
Oh, the Blue Knight Marching Band. Like I said, just spirit everywhere. I mean, it's really something when it comes to spirit at that. The band is different from the school. You know how teams, like Winterboro basketball teams and stuff, they have procedures and stuff, exercises, workouts and stuff. With the band, it's all fun and jokes sometimes. It gets fun.
Who's the band director?
Miss Cooley.
Okay. Now, William Shepard has been honored to participate in the Alabama Middle School Honor Band. And this weekend, you're going to have tryouts for the All-State Honor Band. What's going to be happening there?
Yes, sir. We try out for a band, and you see what your score is, what chair you placed, and then they'll tell you what to do from there. Yes, sir.
So you've been playing drums since you were 2 years old.
Yes, sir.
I bet you made a lot of noise early on, too, didn't you?
I did. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. And how'd you get started with the keyboard?
Just seeing other people play it, it looked interesting to me. The sound, how you can make it have different sounds.
How do you
all the
learn
different
music?
Possibilities. Learn music?
Yeah, I mean, how do you learn how to play a keyboard and stuff like that?
Sometimes it's just the ear,
Really?
the sound. It's just how you hear it. I mean, I hear it in different ways because I have a church, sing certain songs. So, I mean, it's however you hear it. Here, there's 12 different keys on a keyboard. There's 12 different keys to play it in. It's just how you hear it.
Wow.
There's so many different possibilities to play on the piano.
Now, you're involved in your church out at Odina, too, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk about that a little bit.
Jesus Saved Deliverance Temple. They're a good church. Yes, sir. I try to play with them every Sunday I can. And it's a good church service, you know. Good praise and worship, good choir.
Brother Hollenquist is a pastor there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Robert Hollenquist.
Yeah. We're talking with William Smith. He's a 7th grader at Winterboro High School, and he seems to be almost like a senior, the way he's seasoned in what he's been doing and stuff like that. Let's talk about education a little bit more. Why is it so important that you excel in the classroom?
Oh, scholarships, things of that nature, how people view you. Everyone has a perspective. And when those perspectives need to be good when it comes to academics and education. So, I mean, not just for other people to see, for yourself as well. It benefits you for the future, benefits you in the present. So, I think.
So how do you stay focused?
Stay focused. One thing I do, I have a schedule. So I make sure I stay focused on one thing at a time. Take it easy. Don't focus on the future, focus on the present, focus on what's in front of you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's some of the other courses you're taking in school this year in the 7th grade?
Math, reading, social studies, geometry.
Does that all come easy for you?
Sometimes it does. There are some challenges, but you have to overcome.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So I would guess that do you play football, basketball, and
Yes, sir.
baseball too?
Yes,
all
sir.
3 of them?
3-sport athlete. Yes, sir.
Wow. And you're involved in your music and your schoolwork?
Yes, sir.
Busy young man.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, for sure. What position you play in baseball?
Center field and shortstop.
All right. Can you throw it?
Yes, sir.
Can you hit?
Yes.
Can you run?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So what do you do in your spare time?
Spare time.
If there is any.
Yes, sir. That is the case sometimes. But look, piano, I practice that sometimes. Try to get a good understanding, find new things. Free time, most of the time I'm working on schoolwork.
I want to talk about these board games you play with your family. What kind of board games y'all play?
We play.
Is that competitive too?
Yes, sir. Our family is very competitive. We play Uno. We play this game called Taboo. Pictionary. It's a lot of family games.
Yeah.
A lot of family games. We have a family of 7 in the immediate family. So.
How important, William, is Christ in your life?
Very important. Christ is what got me here, honestly. The ear comes from Christ, I believe. And without Christ, I believe things could be possible, but not as much could be possible, honestly. So Christ is what pushes me, keeping me on that road to get to him one day. So.
You know, there's a life full of choices for young men and young ladies, and you either make the right choice or the wrong choice.
Yes, sir.
And the wrong choices have so many ramifications to them. And so staying on the right road is so important, because you're headed to college in a couple of years or so. What are you looking at for your future?
For my future, I want to get a scholarship somewhere. I'm not sure where. Yeah, I want to major in computer science, but I want to, like college level, I want to see if I could do sports or music somewhere.
I figured music would come in there somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Do you teach music now?
No.
Okay. All right. Who's your go-to person when you're having a bad time?
My mother.
Talk about that relationship.
Our relationship, it seems like every time we have a problem, she's been there before. So, our relationship is very strong. When it comes to our relationship, we can talk about anything and we always have the right solution when it comes to it. She always has the right solution when it comes to it.
Who's some of your friends at school?
Tamari Nix, Caleb Keith, Aiden Story, Sakai Buchanan. There's a lot of people at school.
Yeah. What about teachers? Who's some of your teachers?
Favorite teachers?
No, who's some of your teachers?
Oh.
I don't want to get into favorites with teachers now.
Ms. V, Coach McGuire, Mr. Weathers, Ms. Hicks, Coach Rhodes, Ms. Cooey, Coach Mansfield, a lot of teachers, Ms. Wheeler.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So are you playing basketball now?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Basketball, baseball.
And yeah, I was about to say baseball will be starting before long as well. What drives you to want to be successful?
See, God is perfect. Nobody else is perfect, right? I want to get to close as perfect as I can. Trying to be more like him every day. Keep pushing until I get there.
All right. Fantastic young man, and we're so honored to have you with us this morning. He's right here in his camera, ladies and gentlemen. His name is William Shepard. He's a 7th grader at Winterboro High School, and William's our star student of the month.